Welcome to Don Tool Gymnasium for the home finale between the Parkland Vikings and the Cary Dragons. I'm Tyler Herkus, and you're watching our very first PKL Live sports broadcast. I'm here with Mr. Watson, and what an exciting matchup for our first live event. Cary is coming into this match with an 8-1 conference record and are looking to secure the second place with a win tonight. The Vikings have a 5-4 record and have stumbled a little as of the late, dropping their last two matches. They are currently sitting in 6th place, but are still in contention to move up to 4th.
That fourth place spot is an important spot to finish, Tyler, as it gives you the first round bye in this next weekend's conference tournament.
This game is critical, not just from a moving standpoint, but a loss today could see the Vikings fall as far back as 9th place.
Many teams are clumped together in the middle of the conference standings. The Vikings are going to need to come out strong in tonight's game. Despite their solid record, Cary has shown some vulnerabilities on the road this season. They have struggled in their opening sets, having lost 3 of 4 games. If Parkland can jump on them early, they may get the upset here tonight.
The Vikings are coached by Miss Blaine Brannon. It is her fourth year as an 8th grade coach. Let's take a look at both teams.
I need to run and get her battery. So you got it by yourself for a few minutes, okay?
The Parkland Vikings will be serving first as number 20 serves first. And a short hit hits the net and gives the Parkland Vikings a 1-0 lead. Aspen O'Brien serving. And the Vikings hit it short off the net and a point to the Cary Dragons and gets the serve. Abby Hennessy will be serving for the Cary Dragons. And a great save by 23. And finds the hole in the defense. Cary Dragons take the lead by 1 and keeps the serve. And miscommunication from the Vikings. Cary Dragons up 3-1. And out of bounds, the Vikings get the serve back and only trailing by 1.
Haley Pawanka with the serve now.
And finds a hole of the defense. Cary Dragons get another point. Katie Juncic serving for Cary. And ace. Cary adds on to their lead.
Dig and save by the Dragons on that play.
And hit out of bounds by the Vikings.
Yeah, Madison Cole on the tip there got it right over the blocker and found that empty hole. A nice attempt by the Vikings, but were unable to put it back over.
And an ace. Cary Dragons add on to their lead, a 5-point game. And in the hole of defense, miscommunication. 8-2 is the score. Dragons have the serve.
Another ace by Katie Jessinesh.
And they find the perfect spot on the defense to give them another point.
That was Abby Hankala on the spike. And she gets the serve, too.
And a powerful spike gives them a 9-3 lead over the Vikings.
Nikki Novak with the spike on that one. And she wins the serve as well.
An overhit. Vikings get the point and the serve.
Yeah, deep one on that one. The defense didn't bite.
Madeline Kahn serving now.
Good deep serve. Pulls the Vikings back to within 4.
And an ace. The Vikings get another point in a 3-point deficit. And barely in bounds. 9-7 is the score.
Another ace. Vikings have been on a little bit of a comeback here, Tyler. They scored the last 3 in a row, I think.
Yeah.
Another good serve. This
And
spike.
right into the net. Lexi Mania turns it over for the Vikings.
Leah Galvan now serving for Cary.
And out of bounds. Parkland gets the point and the serve. Lexi Mania serving for the Vikings. And an ace. Parkland keeps the serve in a 1-point game.
Seems that when Parkland serves them deep here, it gives them a better opportunity. The Dragons' backline defense seems to be either putting it right back over or seems to be putting it up into the rafters or out of bounds.
And a point given to the Dragons.
Yeah, that one looked like it was about to go out. Team yelled out, but the backline defense thought otherwise and tried to make an attempt at that one.
And a miss hit. Over hit. Now I'm at under hit. 12-9 is the score. And an ace. Point given to the Dragons. Madison Cole serving. And barely tips it over, gets the point for the Cary Dragons. A 5-point game and a timeout by the Vikings.
PPAP. I have a pencil. I have a pear. Pencil pear. I have a pencil. I have an avocado. Avocado pencil. Pencil pear. Avocado pencil. Pencil pear. Avocado pencil. Pencil.
And we're back. Madison Cole is still serving. Carries up 5.
And hit out of bounds. Now a 6-point game.
Some well-placed serves here by Madison.
And hit right into the net. Point given to the Vikings. And now, Jody Wickelman going to serve. And overhit. 11-15 is the score. Parkland has the lead. Jody Wickelman serving again. And hit to the left. Haley Piwanka serving now. Oh, dang it.
Check that. Lillian first with the serve on that one. Aspen O'Brien with the serve for the Vikings here.
And finds the corner of the court. Oh no, it's called out of bounds. 13-16 is the score.
Yeah, close call on that one, but goes the Vikings' way.
Aspen O'Brien serving now for Parkland.
Fun fact about Aspen, her favorite food are tacos. That one went deep as well. Vikings pull within 2.
And out of bounds. Parkland gets the serve back.
Parkland is taking it down to a 1-point lead. We've got a kid on the court. All right, back to action.
Aspen O'Brien serving again.
A free ball back to the Vikings.
And hit and bounds, finds the hole in the defense, and now it's a tie game. The comeback by the Vikings.
Yeah, after trailing by more than 5 points earlier in this match, they've come back to pull within a tie here at 16-all.
And hit right into the net. Cary gets the lead again, and a serve.
Abby Hennessy with the serve for Cary.
Hit out of bounds. Parkland gets the point in the serve, and it is tied again at 17.
Haley Pawonka is going to try to give Parkland the lead here with her serve.
And right in the hole of the defense, Cary tips it out of bounds, and Parkland takes the lead by 1 point.
First time since very early in this match.
When it was 1-0.
Oh, saved by the basketball hoop.
Out of bounds. Parkland gets the next point. 6 more points to win the set.
Yeah, if any ball is hit into the rafters or the basketball hoops, you can still play it as long as it stays on your side.
And overhit. Cary gets the serve. 20-18 is the score. Abby Hunkala serving now. And a short serve right into the net. Molly Harrison now comes in.
Molly is the libero for the team. The libero is
The player on the court with the different colored jersey than her teammates is the libero. She is a defensive specialist who is only allowed to play in the back row. She's not allowed to block, serve, or spike the ball above the net.
point there went to the Vikings on a miss hit from Cary.
And into the net. 22-19 is the score. 3 more points and Parkland with the set. Timeout for the Dragons.
Looks like we're keeping it here for this timeout, Tyler. One thing that we had talked about early on is that Cary struggles in first sets on the road, and once again we're seeing that happen again.
Yeah.
The Vikings have the 3-point lead at 22-19, and they're 3 points away from taking this first set from Cary.
And trying to tip it over, but it falls short. 20-22 is the score.
Aspen got caught on that one. She tried to do a little back tip, but she was a little too far away from the net to try to get that one over.
I think you said something. I have to hear it.
And out of bounds. 21-22 is the score. Cary trying to come back from this one.
Leah Galvin with the serve for the Dragons.
And a tie game all of a sudden. Cary still has a serve, and now it is a tie game at 22. And it's hit out of bounds. Cary makes the comeback and now takes the lead. 23-22 is the score. First 1-25 wins and timeout from the Cary Dragons.
Beep, beep, a beep. I have a pencil. I have a pen. Oh, pencil, pen. I have a pencil. I have an avocado. Avocado, pencil. Pencil, pen. Avocado, pencil. Pencil.
We're back to action.
And they score the point, tied at 23. Now, in this, you have to win by 2 in order to win the set.
Yeah, per conference rules, first to 25, however, it's win by 2 with a max of 27, so we will not go beyond that.
And finds the hole of the defense. Match point for the Parkland Vikings. 24-23 is the score. A close first set.
That was just tipped back over. Here comes the set.
And puts it back over. 24-24 is the score.
Now we're back to a win by 2 situation here. Madison Cole with the serve.
And serves it into the net. The Vikings have the serve now. And up by 1. One more point will win them the set.
Jody Winkleman with the serve here. Good serve and good.
And finds the hole in the defense. Vikings upsetting the first set.
Vikings take the first set 26-24. We'll be right back after this. We're back here at Parkland Middle School for the second set. The Cary Dragons are going to be serving first. Right after the official checks to make sure everybody's in the correct position.
And out of bounds, Cary takes the lead.
So we'll see how Cary responds back after that first set. After all the other road first sets, they came back to pretty much dominate.
And finds the hole in the defense. Scores tied at 1. Parkland with the serve. And out of bounds. Parkland has the lead by 1. And the serve goes out of bounds. Tie at 2.
ace, Cary. So miscommunication by the Vikings on that one. Keeps the serve to the Dragons.
And a point to the Dragons. 5-2 is the score. And a short serve. 3-5 now. Parkland with the serve. Haley Pawanka serving.
This match is starting to play out. This set is starting to play out much like the last set. Cary taking the, or Parkland taking the very early lead, then Cary kind of storming ahead with a 3 or 4 point lead. See if Parkland can make those adjustments.
And out of bounds, Vikings win the serve back.
Mr. Watson.
And a 1 point game here.
After the ace by Abby Hankala.
Abby Hankala has to serve herself. And out of bounds. A tie game now.
Abby with the serve again. Interesting fact about Abby. Her favorite movie is Pitch Perfect. Big spike by number 26 from Cary. Gives them the serve back. Cary has a sub coming in. Number 16, check it in for number 17. And Julia Houtschel checks in to serve.
And it stayed in. Parkland thought it was going out, but it stayed in. Now it's a 6-8 game.
It's twice now that we've seen Parkland think they were going out just to fall short and end up falling in.
And tries to spike it over, but into the net. 6-9 is the score.
A net violation called on the Vikings.
an inbound. 6-11 is the score as the Dragons pulling away.
Beep, beep, a beep. I have a pencil. I have a pear. Oh, pencil, pear. I have a pencil. I have an avocado. Oh, avocado, pencil. Pencil, pear, avocado, pencil. Pencil, pear, avocado, pencil.
Back to action. Great dig by the Libra Molly Harrison, only to be tipped back over by the Cary Dragons.
Cary Dragons now up by 6. Julia Howinshell now serving.
Great save by Aspen O'Brien on that one.
And right into net. Parkland gets the first point in a while. And a point given to the Parkland Vikings. Now serving is Madeline Kahn. And tipped out of bounds. Parkland gets the point. A 3-point game right now. And no miss hit. The score is now 9-13. Madison Cole serving for the Cary Dragons. And a point given to the Vikings.
Been a series of runs here in this set as Parkland's now scored 3 in a row.
Lexi Bonilla now serving. And it bounces right in the hole of the defense.
Another ace. There's 4 in a row.
And out of bounds, 12-13 is the score. Now they're on a 5-0 run. Now it's only a 1-point game. A good comeback by the Vikings.
It's happened about the same point of the last game. Vikings were able to come on back and were even able to take the lead.
And tips it right on the edge of the Parkland side.
Calling a net violation on that one. Giving Parkland the point
Oh,
and the
Parkland got
tie.
point. Now a tie game after the changed call. Cary takes the lead by 1 and now has the serve. Melina Kurth and the short serve. Parkland now ties the game up and has the serve.
Good deep serve there on that one.
And hit right into the net. 15-14 is the score. Abby Hennessy serving for Cary. And Parkland thought it was in, but then it ended up, no, Parkland thought it was out, but it ended up in.
It's another one. They had a couple earlier in the match, or earlier in the set.
And tips the net, but still goes over.
Those ones are tough to get, you know. Look like they're going right
Yeah.
at you, hit the net, slow the ball down, and just...
Because you're not prepared for it to
Right.
actually get over the net. And a point, give it to the Dragons as they're on a 4-0 run. And tries to hit it over, but it stays and hits the net.
Parkland with the serve back. Aspen O'Brien serving.
And hit right in the hole of the defense.
Haley
18-16 is the score.
Puanka with a couple of great spikes in that one.
And a point given to the Vikings.
An ace by Aspen O'Brien.
Point given to the Vikings and ties the game up.
Aspen with another ace.
Mackenzie Cutler now serving. And out of bounds. Out of bounds. 20-18 is the score.
Cary pulls to within 5 of taking the second set. Point Vikings. Or point Cary, my bad. Cary's now within 4 of taking the second set.
and he tries to save it, but it's too late. Dragons up by 4 and a timeout called by the Vikings.
PPAP. I have a pencil. I have a pear. Oh, pencil pear. I have a pencil. I have an avocado. Oh, avocado pencil. Pencil pear. Avocado pencil. Pencil pear. Avocado pencil.
And they hit it right into the net. Parkland gets the point and now has a serve.
Gotta see if Parkland can put together a little run here to tie it back up.
Haley Pawanka now serving.
Oh, a sneak tip.
Too light and right into the net. 23-19 is the score. Oh, and a miss hit. Match point. No, set point for the Dragons.
Some miscommunication by the Vikings in that one. Still able to squeak it by.
Oh, and spikes it right into the ground. Cary wins the set.
We'll be right back after this.
No, tell him to put one of the PSAs on. Tell him to put something else on.
PPAP. I have a pencil. I have a pear. Oh, pencil pear. I have a pencil. I have an avocado.
Hello, Parkland peeps and parents. It's Emma
and Rachel. We're here to tell you a little about box tops.
A box top is a label on a package that raises money for our school.
They benefit extracurricular activities such as volleyball, cross country, drama club, student council, and WPKL.
Here are some things that have box tops. Dishwashing detergent, Ziploc bags, granola bars, and cereal boxes.
The homeroom who collects the most box tops will win a pizza party.
Please get all the box tops that you can. We collect them at least twice a year, and make sure you cut the box tops so you can still see the entire label.
Your child's box tops can be dropped off in the office from now till October 13th, Friday the 13th. Make sure that your homeroom teacher is labeled clearly on your box tops.
Here are some hacks that might help you get more box tops. Hack number 156. Go up to a tissue box and pretend to blow your nose. At that same time, take your scissors out and cut the box top out of the box and take it.
Hack number 94. Play poker with your friends to earn more box tops. I'm all in.
Go fish.
Ah, shucks! I guess you get my box tops now.
Yes. Hack number 72. Go through a trash can and see if there is anything with box tops on it.
Back to action.
And a point give it to the Vikings.
Aspen O'Brien with the serve, starts them off with an ace. This third set here will go to 25 points to determine our winner tonight.
And hit it right into the net. 2-0 Vikings. And spikes it over the net. 3-0 Vikings.
A great start to the third set by the Vikings.
They keep this up. Looks like they've got the match.
Great teamwork there to get that one over, but Cary was able to find the hole.
Find the hole. 3-1 Vikings, but Cary has the serve. Abby Hennessy serving for the Dragons. And a point to the Dragons.
Oh no, he's calling a net violation on the Dragons. So the point looks like it's going over to the Vikings. Looks like both players were up into the net on that one, but he called Cary on that one.
Vikings leading 5-1.
Yeah, the Vikings have bounced back great after that second set disappointment.
Haley Pawanka serving. And a missed hit goes out of bounds. 5-2 is the score. Oh, and they bump into each other. Now it is 5-3. Miscommunication by the Vikings. And finds it in the back row. 6-3 is the score.
Parkland's maintaining that three-point edge here. See if they get a little bit more separation.
Abby Unkala serving. And they serve it into the net. 7-3 is the score. Vikings maintaining the Dragons. And served right into the net. 8-3 is the score. A 5-point game and timeout from the Dragons.
Yeah, Cary's.
PPAP. I have a pencil. I have a pear. Pencil pear. I have a pencil. I have an avocado. Avocado pencil. Pencil pear. Avocado pencil. Pencil pear. Avocado pencil.
Still with the serve.
The Vikings get another point as they're drifting away.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of runs in this game, but Parkland has pulled this one up to 6-point lead.
And into the net, a 7-point game in the third set. And barely in bounds. 11-3 is the score.
Great spike, hit the line, gives Parkland the point. You could see Parkland's confidence growing after each point they keep pulling away from Cary.
And hit into the net, and finally Cary adds on to their total. And a miss hit. It's 12-4, a big point differential.
Parkland up 8. Maddie Kahn with the deep serve.
And they hit it out of bounds. 13-4.
Ace Parkland.
And out of bounds, 14-4. It's a 10-point game. Parkland showing their excitement on the bench over there.
Just thinking the same thing.
And Molly Harrison misses the ball.
A good tip by Cary on that one. Found the hole, pulls them back to within 9. We got a substitution coming in here for Cary. 16 coming in to serve. That's Julia Houdshell. Great
And
spike.
serves it, or spikes it, right into the hole of the defense again. And tipped by the net, but it still goes over. The Dragons were not prepared for that.
Ace by the
And a
Parkland.
timeout by the Dragons.
PPAP. I have a pencil. I have a pear. Pencil pear. I have a pencil. I have an avocado. Avocado pencil. Pencil pear. Avocado pencil. Pencil pear. Avocado pencil.
a point for the Vikings. And hit out of bounds. 18-5 is the score, and a dominant performance by the Parkland Vikings.
Yeah, 13-point lead here in the third set against the number 2 Cary Dragons.
It is going to take a miracle for these guys to come back. And it barely stays in bounds.
Finds the corner. 6 points for the victory. Cary's only loss this season has come against only the number 1 seed.
And they find the edge in the defense. 19-6 is the score now.
Madison Cool with the serve for Cary.
And another point given to the Dragons. 19-7 is the score.
The Vikings don't want the Dragons to gain any confidence here, so they need to try to get this side out soon. A net violation by Cary.
Yeah, just gonna say that. 20-7 is the score. A 13-point game again. 5 points away from a Parkland victory. They would be the second team to beat the Dragons. And out of bounds.
Service here on the Vikings on that one. Lift by the Vikings. Parkland still maintaining that double-digit lead, 20-9.
Oh, and stuffed by number 11. It's a 10-point game, and they're actually kind of coming back, but it's still a lot of points to get.
Get a couple good serves.
Out of bounds, 11-20. It is now a single-digit lead.
You start getting on a roll, you get some good serves in, get a couple aces, you can climb back into the match.
And spiked. It's
still
still
goes on.
playing. And it's out of bounds. A point given to the Vikings.
Great point there. Great finish, some blocks, some tips.
And a great hustle from Cary, but it's not good enough. A 10-point lead. And a point given to Parkland. 3 more points.
Another good play at the net by Abby Hankala.
And a point given to the Vikings from a net violation.
Another
2 more points.
Vikings are pulled in 2 of the win.
Crowd getting really excited now.
Haley with the spike. Long.
And out of bounds. 2 more points is all the Vikings need to take this win.
Vikings are able to hold on to this lead and take the win. We'll move them on up to 4th place temporarily in the conference standings.
And a miss hit. It's the match point for Parkland.
What an exciting first match we have for our first live broadcast here.
And the game is over. Parkland beats the 2nd seed, Cary Dragons.
What a great first game here.
I'd like to give a special thanks to our great camera crew, Courtney Falkenberg and Adolfo Liberos. Our statistician man, Kaya Ramsey. Producer, DJ Mazurek. Thanks for joining us for tonight's game. Have a great rest of your evening.